Stay-at-home parenting is harder than almost any office job on the planet. If you have a job where you're lifting, by the way, this is Anchorman. I literally think they're trying to nut check me this week on Framed and be like, oh, so you think you're a millennial? Get every comedy from the 2000s on Picture One, and I'm gonna do it. It's been the greatest week of my life. But if you work at the mud factory or you're getting you're in dust all day, you know, like doing HVAC or removing asbestos or something, or you know, doing plumbing at the wastewater treatment plant. You may have a harder job, but otherwise, I'm telling you, stay at home parent is harder than any email job, and I'll stand by that, even if I'm proven wrong. I think here's what I would say. I think it's actually easy to be a stay-at-home parent if you don't care about your kids. Like, if you think that it's easy, you probably, and maybe you don't have kids, so I don't feel bad saying this, but if you think it's easy, you probably would not raise like an A-plus horse in Uma Musume, to put a fine point on it. Like, you could just give them the iPad and be like, yeah, then I can just do whatever I want all day. Yeah, but in like 15 years, their brain is going to be like destroyed, man. If you actually are trying to keep your kid engaged and, you know, productive with healthy activities and stuff like that, and getting them outside of the house, getting some exercise, getting some socialization and stuff like that, it's really hard. It's like being a personal assistant / chef / butler for a mentally insane celebrity. Sometimes you're arguing with them for like an hour just to get them to go to the library. You're like, you said you wanted to go to the library 2 minutes ago. Let's go. I don't want to go anymore. Anyway, this is Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Let's think about, what would the number one picture from this be? I think it would be Will Ferrell drinking a beer after the newscaster melee. Okay, that's him getting arrested after the zoo. That's the beer after the melee. Okay, it's not Will Ferrell, but that's the beer after the melee. That's Veronica Corningstone. I always forget this is Chris Pratt, man. Every time I watch the movie, I'm like, Chris Pratt looking older then than he does now? That's not Chris Pratt? Look it up, man. That's Chris Pratt. I would I would recognize that face anywhere, man. That's Chris Pratt. Look at it. That's not Bryan Cranston. That's Chris Pratt, man. Look it up. Yep. It is quite a fit. I hear the 70s are coming back. I hear broad lapels are coming back. Anyone else following the upcoming trends for fall and winter? They're saying broad lapels are coming back. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news as someone who just started getting into oversized jeans. Apparently there's been some rumblings that the slim jean is coming back. Not the skinny, but the slim jean. And low profile shoes. There you go. This has been your sartorial corner. I'm so back. I'll keep the big ones. Yeah. Shocking the world, taking big tits first overall in the sexual fantasy football draft. After the Green Bay Packers, who was the second current day NFC franchise to win a Super Bowl? The Bears? I don't know. But absolutely no idea. I have no clue. Cowboys? I don't know, man. I don't know who it would be. The Bears are ass. They were good 1 year, 40 years ago. The final player to win the National League Pitchers Silver Slugger was this brave in 2021. I have absolutely no idea. Let's just say it's Shohei. After transferring from Duquesne, TJ McConnell, my goat, who looks like Andrew Runnels from the Book of Mormon, played at this school for 2 years and led the Pac-12 in assists in 2015. He seems like the type of fellow that would play for Stanford. He's got Stanford written all over him. Arizona's not even in the Pacific, man. Southwest, I could see. Known as El Libertador, this military officer helped multiple Latin countries gain independence from Spain and was the first president of Colombia and Bolivia. So I have absolutely no idea, and I'm sorry. So Che Guevara is more associated with the Cuban uprising, I think. And then I have no. Could it be Evita's husband, who is Mr. Evita? No, Evita's from Argentina, because she sings "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." No. This is ridiculous. That's not good. It's got to be Annette Bening. I have no idea. Chat, tell me I'm stupid on this one. Who is it? Literally, as soon as I submitted the answer, my brain went, Simon Bolivar. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That is Edie Falco and Benedict Cumberbatch. That's a given. We're so back. That's the easiest pick of my life. Tony, we're living like there's an alien among us. Cheese curds, a signature root beer, and a turtle sundae were part of a 2024 J.J. Watt inspired meal from this fast food chain. It's got to be A&W, right? A signature root beer? They don't even have that there. Sonic, J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt is on Pittsburgh. Or is J.J. Watt was on Houston? T.J. Watt is on Pittsburgh. Texans love Fatburg. No, they love Whataburger. Fuck! Fuck. He played college at Wisconsin? Who didn't, man? Taylor Swift had a guest role on this show, probably Glee. All right. Top grossing film in the United States in 1988? That's Roger Rabbit, bro. I don't need the rest of the clue. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. That's Miss New Booty. Miss New Booty. I know that one. I'll take that. Get it. One L today. Dallas Cowboys. Really? I had no idea. Max Fried, Arizona. Simone Bolivar, Culver's. New Girl. New Girl. Come to the PNENL. I worked there. You guys got a branding problem. Can I tell you that? I've lived in Vancouver for 12 years. Only found out last year that the PNE and Playland are two different things. My wife says, I'm going to take our daughter to the PNE. I'm like, oh, I don't even know if she's going to be able to ride any of the roller coasters. Turns out instead of roller coasters, there's a bunch of dogs doing agility courses. If I'd known that, I would have taken the day off. How? No disrespect. I'm not fucking with Hastings Sunrise. It smells like a chicken fat rendering plant down there, because that's where the chicken rendering fat plant is. One day I'll get there. Also, she told me that it's always a hassle to drive to the PNE because, like, as you drive there, the parking gets really limited. But then people that live in the neighborhood, like, sit on lawn chairs at the edge of the street and will, like, sell you the parking spot in front of their house for $10, which is insane in a Western first world country. That's crazy, man. That you, like, I've got to barter for a parking spot because it's a public street. Like, you could literally just park there, but no one's going to be like, I'm just going to move the coins or whatever. Or the cones, I should say. That's insane, man. Happens all the time near college stadiums. Man. They sell their parking spots for Tiger Cats games? For the CFL? I would, like, pay extra money for a TSN that didn't broadcast the CFL, man, so I could actually see some sports I care about. No disrespect to my country, but Went to the White Spot 3 times during the 2 weeks I was out this month. Burger and fish were hits. The broccoli cheese dish was a miss. I'll tell you, totally fair. A lot of people like the White Spot burger. I've never had it, but Kate really likes it. I have the fish and chips from time to time, considering that shit comes in a big box from Cisco. The fish and chips at the White Spot is pretty good. Surprisingly not bad. I have had some horrible stuff at the White Spot, though. Do not get the White Spot hot chicken sandwich. It's a disaster. It's just batter. There's like one little chicken nugget size thing surrounded by batter. And I know it sounds good. It is bad. The all-day breakfast kind of hits, though. I met Nathan Fielder at a White Spot once. Oh, like you're doing right now? I got to do connections today. One day they're going to make connections paywalled. And that's when I'm truly going to become a Wall Street Journal subscriber. Checking savings, okay. But I think they're trolling us because deposit and withdrawal are relevant. Maybe they are all buttons. Maybe these are all buttons on an ATM. Yeah, okay. That's not even fair for them because they didn't know I used one yesterday. So I was primed for that question. Even, odd, black, red. This is roulette bets. Mariah? I mean, true, false, yes, no. Literally, they're atoning for yesterday because yesterday was impossible. Today is the easiest. This isn't even like a puzzle. This is just like connect the shapes. Yes, no, true, false. Answers to binary questions. Bottled, still, tap, sparkling. Water options at a British restaurant. I'm sorry, the UK, you got a lot to learn. Or maybe you got a lot to teach us. When I say I want still water, that means I want tap water. It doesn't mean I want a glass bottle of tap water that's been filtered once. Sin charges £4.90. £4.90 for the Harrogate glass bottle of water? Mate, are you daft? Do we do coffee here? Ask for tap then. Listen, in North America, when they say, do you want water, still or sparkling? If you say sparkling, they bring out the San Pellegrino. If you say still or flat, they give you a glass of tap water. Because you would have to be stupid to pay money for still water. Like that's like an idiot tax. And I got dinged with it like 5 times. In the EU, you got to ask for tap. You guys got a lot to learn. Also, you know what else you have to learn? People said NL doesn't know about the sugar tax. Oh, NL, Diet Coke is so expensive in the UK because of the sugar tax. What sugar? It's sugar-free. It's non-habit forming. They don't know what they're talking about, man. They don't know what they're doing. It's zero sugar. It says zero sugar on the damn can. It sounds like it's got a lot of sugar. There's no sugar at all, Dewey. It doesn't sound like it's sweet. It's the sweetest beverage they've ever made. It sounds like it's bad for you. It's never been proven to have deleterious health effects. It must be expensive. You can get 12 cans of it for $3.99. Well, we can't do the mini, so take me to Costco. Second Nature Raisin Almond Cashew Naked Medley. This looks really bad. Also, I'm taking no prisoners. If you put branding like this on your box, fuck you. Also, this isn't even real. This is some shit from like The Sims, man. This is a 3D render of the box. This is not a real box. It's got no texture on it. It's too matte. It's like some shit you would unpack in unpacking. Like, what's wrong with this? $16 bags. They're gonna be pretty cheap. They're gonna be like 70 cents. I'm gonna say this is $11.99. It's got a sting. $10.99. Fuck you, man. I'm still not buying it. $9.99. Still not gonna buy it. Mini works fine if you press escape. Yeah, that's where it starts, right? And then it's going to be, well, you could just sign up for a free account. And then it's going to be like, well, the first, you get a free trial. And then it's going to be like, well, the first 3 months are 99 cents. And then it's going to be like, it's worth it. It's the slow march to you sending a face scan into the New York Times for you being able to do a puzzle that is 22 seconds long every single day. Honestly, you do whatever you want, but you should bow down to me for taking a stance. Because I'm the last dude doing it. I am still paying for Crave, even though I haven't seen The Sopranos in like 3 months. But that's okay, because I think that, honestly, they deserve it. The show's really good, even if I haven't been watching it. Maybe they'll come out with some new episodes. What has more monthly searches? Xbox 360 or terminal illness? Xbox 360. Yeah. Googling terminal illness is crazy. It's when you're sure you have something that's going to kill you, but you don't know what it is yet. So, me at the terminal illness store. Just browsing, thanks. I'll let you know if I need help. I think that the Xbox 360 gets searched less than vampires, to be honest with you. Okay, we take those. Guaranteed. I think that Phil Mickelson gets searched more than the Xbox 360. I'm stupid. But like Phil Mickelson's still doing stuff. The Xbox 360 has been dead for years, man. Xbox 360 has been dead for years. That's what's so crazy. What has less monthly streams? This is a really hard question, man. Because Katy Perry fell off, but like, people are still bumping, the Dark Horse era. Imagine Dragons are like insanely popular. This is tough, man. I think Katy Perry's still more popular. That number's going to be really big. Oh! Oh, we were so close, man. We were so close. I know it's hard for me because I got both of them on my playlist, so it's not really fair. Gran Torino, probably worse than Apocalypse Now, if I had to guess. That scared me a lot, man. That scared me a lot. I'd say New Police Story is probably lower than Gran Torino. We saw this was at like a 7.9, so we know New Police Story is lower than The Amazing Spider-Man. Against the Ice. I watched this movie. I watched the first 2/3 of this movie. It's really bad. It will have a lower rating. Guaranteed. Why? Because it was back in the era where it would be like, oh, has anything ever been like more 2018 than this? Whoa, new movie on Netflix with the guy from Game of Thrones? I gotta see that. How could it not be good, man? We were literally all fucking psyoped for about 5 years straight. It was crazy. What the hell were we doing, man? Okay, Whiplash is going to be in the top 250. There's no doubt about it, and it should be. Movie about the greatest teacher of all time. I'm going to say Whiplash probably mogs Digimon the movie, but don't let my wife hear me say that. I don't think I've ever seen Digimon the movie either. I think Whiplash is going to be over The Pianist. I think the average IMDb user is going to say long and boring. Okay, we'll take those. They what the fuck did Splash do to the more or less developer, man? Dark Phoenix is going to be way down there. It's still crazy that they made a bad movie in X3, The Last Stand, and then they ran it back. They remade it like 20 years later, and it was still, it might even be worse, which is crazy. All right, I mean, the movie is always easy, man. Turning Red was so good. I know, man. They gotta get my goat Domi Shi off of this fucking Elio shit. Pixar, what's going on with this directing by committee stuff, okay? There used to be one director, and the movies were good. And now every Pixar movie has 4 directors, and the movies are mid. What's happening? Give them back to one person so they can have like a singular vision instead of this directing by committee stuff. Give it to Brad Bird? Well, I don't know. I don't know what he did. I know he did something. I don't know what he did. So I'm not comfortable saying bring him back. But it couldn't have been that bad because Apple TV had him do a movie for them, right? So it couldn't have been that bad. Oh, that was John Lasseter. My bad. Sorry, Brad Bird. That's why when I said I don't know what Brad Bird did, everyone started typing The Incredibles. I thought he got accused of some impropriety. King of Falafel asks, hey, NL, what's the best Lebanese in Vancouver? And is it still Nuba? No. I apologize if the Nuba restaurant group ownership hears me say this. I think Nuba's coasting on having been one of the first Lebanese restaurants in the city and having expanded. They have a good brunch, but the food is not up to 2025 Lebanese North African food standards, okay? I guess it's not North African. It's like Mediterranean, but still. It's the problem that I have with Nuba, and I think it's just like, I apologize if this is wrong, okay? I apologize if this is wrong, but the pita tastes like they bought it at Costco. They're not making their own pita, in my opinion. It tastes like grocery store flatbread. I doubt your commitment to providing the citizens of Vancouver with great Lebanese food if you're not willing to go through the rigmarole to make your own pita. Even some of the donair shops are making their own pita, man. Some of the Greek restaurants that 90% of their business is like pizza, they're making their own pita. And you can't make your own pita? If you are making your own pita at Nuba, I apologize for being wrong, but your pita tastes like it was cooked in a factory kitchen and then shipped to No Frills. So you got to do something with the recipe, okay? Because it's not good. Now, that being said, Nuba can be a nice place to get a brunch, don't get me wrong. But I think they're coasting on inertia. Why are you bashing Nuba? We have better options now. That's the thing, is you got to, they're coasting on, in the year 2010, you could be like, oh, Nuba, that's amazing. No other restaurant has cauliflower. Okay? We've come a long way since then. They got to innovate a little bit, man. What's your favorite then? I don't know. I mostly just go to Nuba. But they should, be better. I just feel like it's Ecuador today. Ooh. Interesting. How about Honduras? Oh, shit. How about El Salvador? That's cooler. I also thought it was here. That must be Costa Rica. Oh, okay, other direction. How about Mexico? Yeah, the mystery country is Mexico. That's easy, man. Not hard at all. Mexico is like big as fuck. But also, it's hard being in the group of death. Your country might be like big in a global sense, but like, sorry, you're in the same bracket as Canada and the USA. Tough luck, buddy. Tough luck. Yeah, maybe. Maybe next year. You guys are going to be scary next year. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh, 13th biggest country, huh? 13th biggest country. 13th biggest country in the world. That's cute. That's cute. Oh, that's perfectly respectable. I mean, there's like 200 countries out there. That's like top 5% basically. Canada's basically irrelevant next to Mexico. Okay. Flip it or rip it. Pack one, pick one. I was going to say City of God, but I think that's from Brazil. The collected works of Pedro Almodovar versus Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Which one you taking? I know where I'm going. I know where my allegiance lies. Is Austin by a mile? You're goddamn right. It's like a space. It's like a space gate or something. Like this is a spaceship entering hyperspace. I have no. Are you? Wait, no, I do know. You're the Maldives. Oh fuck. That's not the Maldives, Unc. You Christmas Island? Oh, can it? Is it even possible to be 4% close to something? Are you Easter Island's not even a thing, man? To the west of the Maldives, to the west. Are you like South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands? Oh, north of that. That really narrows it down because that's where Shackleton died on his way back to Antarctica. So that just leaves us with the whole fucking Earth. Are you Curacao? I think Curacao is less like. Oh, we're in there. Trinidad and Tobago. Zeroing in. Zeroing in. You're some shit. You're going to be. You're going to have a similar name to another island, but it's a different island. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're not going to be the Bahamas. You're going to be like Bimini or something like that. Bimini might not even be a real place. You're going to be Bailiwick of Guernsey. You're probably Saint Kitts. Saint Kitts and Nevis? That's Haiti. Okay, so Haiti is the west part of the island that also has the Dominican Republic. But this is a misleading image, man. Because this looks like a Hitman map. This looks like where a Hitman map would take place. Not at all. I think this is just Haiti. This literally looks like a man-made island in like the UAE. This looks like they built it to look like a palm frond from outer space, okay? What they should have done is put the other half of the island and then like grayed it out or something like that. And then I would have been like, oh, it's Haiti. It's the easiest thing in the world. But instead, this is just not right, man. I think I'm going to send in a request. I'm going to send in a request because that doesn't look right. They don't show Mexico when you see the US? Yeah, but you'd be like, you'd look at it and go, that's Mexico. You wouldn't have to see the US there. Because if you're smart, you would be like, that's Mexico. This one, like, who's to say? Universal 2001. What was popping off 01? Universal. I might need to, well, I'm like Signs? No, but, well, Signs was 02. starring Sam Neill. It's Jurassic Park 3. Dr. Alan Grant. Alan, remember that? All right, so now I'm like in the I'm in the 7th grade. It's summer vacation 7th grade. What's poppin'? It's 1 year before Spider-Man sets the record for biggest opening weekend ever at the box office. Sony Pictures came out with a movie starring Julia Roberts that grossed $30 million its opening week. The genre is a comedy romance. 7th grade, this could be Runaway Bride, man. It's post my best friend's wedding. Comedy romance. Oh, it's probably Notting Hill. It was a movie going event. Julia Roberts, John Cusack. Am I crashing out, man? This is a big movie. Oh, Hollywood's hottest couple just split up. It's America's Sweethearts. Nobody knows about this movie. Nobody knows about this movie at all. This is crazy. AI generated movie? Nah, man. Like back in the day, Billy Crystal was popular. And John Cusack. And Catherine Zeta-Jones and Julia Roberts. 30 million openings, kind of crazy. MGM, July 2001. That strikes me as Die Another Day. Because all MGM has ever done is James Bond movies. Nope. Reese Witherspoon, July 20th, 2001, Reese Witherspoon. It's probably Legally Blonde. Sweet Home Alabama came out September 02. That's Legally Blonde. Paramount Pictures starring Robert De Niro, 01. Perhaps The Score. What a picture. What a picture, The Score. There are no partners in crime. That's damn true. I love The Score, man. I think it's because I saw it at a formative time in my life. That's a damn good movie. It's way better than Bad Grandpa. Let's put it that way. Listen, I'm not saying Ed Norton does a nuanced portrayal in the movie, but me in the 7th grade, I'm like, oh, holy shit, Ed Norton's a good actor. No way, dude! No way! That's a good movie. Look at the cast, man. Warner Brothers, 72 milli. Jeff Goldblum, 2001. This is a weird one. Pre-Life Aquatic, post-Independence Day, Jeff Goldblum led movie. Is it animated? Yeah. No? Things are gonna get hairy. Is it Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius? That wouldn't be Warner Brothers. That would be like Nickelodeon Pictures. And a lizard. I need some help here. When a professor develops a vaccine that eliminates human allergies to dogs, he unwittingly upsets the fragile balance of. Oh, it's cats and dogs. It's cats and dogs, of course. I've never seen Cats and Dogs, but I did have a friend. It was the same friend who was obsessed with Doom 3, like 6 years later or 4 years later, and would talk about Doom 3 all lunchtime, every lunchtime. He was also obsessed with Cats and Dogs. When he saw it, he came back to school like for the 8th grade, and he was like, yo, have you guys seen Cats versus Dogs? Come here. Have you guys seen Cats and Dogs? He had special interests. No doubt about that. I went and checked. It's not Chris Pratt in Anchorman. It's Ian Roberts. Sorry for the late reply. Damn. We think we got like a talented Mr. Ripley situation going on? You think it's possible Chris Pratt killed that guy and took his identity to get the role in Anchorman? Because I know Chris Pratt when I see him. Yeah, man, you got it. And that shit, I'm not 100% sure it was Haiti. I know I've said it 20 times. They knocked it out of the park on this poster. Just something that they were angling for the Criterion Collection with the marketing for this movie 100%. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. But I give Celine Song gets a bubble shield because of past lives. So I don't care how bad it is or how good it is. I'll give it a try. I just need to wait till my kid's like 14 and doesn't want me to look at her iPad every 2 seconds again. Okay, Trouble with the Curve. I don't know. All I know is Clint Eastwood's in that. Now, we got to get to Swanky, so give me a second here. Swanky. Yeah, it's Pedro Pascal to Eddington. To Emma Stone. Didn't we do this yesterday? I'm like, isn't there an easy Emma to Francis? I got to try to get there without using Burn After Reading, man. Burn After Reading is like, it's too easy. But that being said, how about Superbad, Jonah Hill, to Moneyball, to Brad Pitt, to Moneyball, because I'm gonna skip Burn After Reading, which means I'm gonna tech into Philip Seymour Hoffman here. So I'm gonna go Lebowski, Buscemi, Fargo, McDormand. This was all just to skip Burn After Reading. McDormand takes us to Nomadland, of course, which then takes us to Swanky. We'll skip Linda May this time. We take David out. Scroll down to any movie he's ever been in. How about Godzilla? Now we're trying to get to Clint Eastwood, man. Clint Eastwood, of course, makes me think of Space Cowboys, which has Donald Sutherland in it, and Tommy Lee Jones. And that's about where I stop with that one. With Tommy Lee Jones, Aaron Taylor Johnson, the Bullet Train movie, Brad Pitt, Ad Astra, Tommy Lee Jones, Space Cowboys, Clint Eastwood, Trouble with the Curve. Time me. That was a lot of links, but very fast. A lot of links, but very, very fast. What the fuck was that? I was like, Tommy Lee Jones hasn't been in any movies. And then I said, wrong, bitch. She's been in one movie, Ad Astra. Whatever, man. Whatever. Double Pit? What's wrong with Double Pit, man? What's wrong with, I don't want to do this. I could do this. Toronto Maple Leafs 10 plus wins for a goalie season. That's every goalie that's ever played a season in the NHL, man. Unless you play for the Anaheim Ducks. Nah, I'm just kidding. That new kid's doing pretty well. New Jersey 10 plus wins in a season. How about Jake Allen? I really thought that would be a lower percentage. Philadelphia 10 plus wins in a season. Yeah, maybe you've heard of him. His name's Pell Lindbergh. Oh, Toronto, 10 plus wins in a season. Maybe the GOAT, Turk Broda, 1936 to 1952. Oh, man. And then the rest of these, let's just be honest. Who cares? Who cares? How is that 2%? Bro, Turk Broda's famous, man. He's famous. Is there any reason goalies split time, or are they just lazy? I literally think they're just lazy. I mean, like, how hard could it be to be a goalie? I get that they play 60 minutes a night, but they really don't. There's 20 shots a game, and the shots are like 100 kilometers an hour, so do the math. What is that, like 8 seconds of work a night? Lazy, man. The people do not want to work these days. Especially if you're on a good team, you're mostly just like, it might be hard on your eyes more than anything else. Like if you're the Vegas Golden Knights goalie, you're probably like, Coach, I need a night off. My eyes hurt from squinting at the other end of the ice so much. Anyway, Martin Scorsese, one-word title. Kundun. I liked it. Martin Scorsese, 3 or more word title, 1980 to 2010. Raging Bull is literally 1980, so let's take that one right off the bat. And then 3 or more word title for Martin Scorsese. Trying to think of something that might be a little bit... in fact, I was going so out of pocket, I was going to type Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I guess I'll do Gangs of New York. Not sure about that. Oh, 12%. We'll take that. Demi Moore, one word title, ignore the. 3 or more word title, 80 to 2010. Okay, 3 or more word title is the tough one. No, it's not. It's Charlie's Angels 2. Full throttle. Charlie's Angels, full set. 1980 to 2010. Let's go G.I. Jane. And then the obvious one, fuck. Should have gone with some shit like A Few Good Men. Thanks a lot, Chris Rock. You fucked me in Movie Grid with your little stunt, by the way. So you could go The Substance here, but I have a feeling The Substance is going to soak up more than Striptease, so I'll go Striptease. Al Pacino, one word title. That's got to be Sim 1. Classic film. Posters. I watched Simone, or as they call it, Sim 1, like probably 8 times the summer it came out, just because it was on the movie channel all the time. Why? Home from school on summer vacation, 56K modem, satellite TV with the movie channel. I also watched The World Is Not Enough like a fuckload of times. Al Pacino, 3 or more word title. Al Pacino, 80 to 2010. We always go with The Recruit for like an Al Pacino deep cut that not a lot of people have seen, but I saw it in theaters. Al Pacino, Colin Farrell. How could it be bad? It's not bad. It's worse. 3-word title, Al Pacino. I mean, there's always Jack and Jill, but it's very well known. You know what? People may forget that he's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for 8 seconds. I'll live with that. That's not too bad. Scent of a Woman. Hoo-ah! Substance was the play. G.I. Jane hurts, though. G.I. Jane hurts on that one. You don't know Jack. Hoo-ah! This crew is good. I gotta see that, man. I'm still reeling after someone said yesterday that Heat is a dumb movie that's good. We were talking about like Crank 2 High Voltage or something like that. And they were like, yeah, it's kind of like Heat. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? How the hell are Heat and Crank 2 in the same genre? Have you seen Michael Mann's Man Tracker? No. Have you seen the Outdoor Life Network's Man Tracker? That's a hell of a show. Oh, you think it's funny? You think it's funny that they let 2 preppers out in the wilderness and then they slowly get tracked down by an old man on a horse with a mustache? You're right. It is funny.
Frankly, a adverb meaning a gel. A noun meaning a
Right. That just brought back a way old memory, man, of frankly, Mr. Hanky, this possession I've held. It stains my drain and it corrodes my bowl. I forgot. Oh, we did like a whole fucking poo-themed, frankly, Mr. Shankly, man. I forgot. It stains my drain and it corrodes my bowl.
transmissibility. A adjective meaning capable of being
That's a tough one. Smith's posting is cringe. It's more cringe to not listen to them just because Morrissey sucks. I mean, The Queen is Dead is a hell of an album. Starts with, hey, are we ready to say that Queen Elizabeth II might have been that bitch? Morrissey broke into the palace with a sponge and a rusty spanner. What did she say? Get out? No. Security? No. She said, I know you and you cannot motherfucking sing. Not to be outdone, Morrissey says, that's nothing. You should hear me play piano. They were fucking going at it, man. They were going at it. Has the world changed or have I changed?
Whelp.
Shut up and put your shirt
noun
back on,
meaning
Morrissey.
any of the
There's
young
kids
of
in the
various-
audience.
Whelp. A noun meaning any
Whelp.
of the Ragamuffin. A noun meaning a rag.
Fucking prelapsarian ass word selection for easy, man.
Doldrums. A plural noun meaning a automated. A adjective meaning
Shit is starting to piss me off.
Gemini. A noun. Avoid. A verb.
In medium.
Sciatica. A noun meaning pain along the course.
That looks right. This charming man's still kind of a bop. I mean, he's a great songwriter. I'm not trying to give him any more credit than he deserves. In fact, it's hard just to give him as much credit as he deserves. He's got some fucking lines, man. I was looking for a job and then I got a job and heaven knows I'm miserable now. In like one sentence with 2 commas, dude summed up he summed it all up right there. I don't know, but like when he's like, what she asked of me at the end of the day, Caligula would have blushed. Come on, man. Just fucking stiff upper lip, get the job done, and then go back to being depressed. You got a life to lead.
Malign. A adjective.
I just think he's protesting too much. I don't know.
Farfalla. A noun meaning butterfly-shaped.
That's right. It's a bow tie pasta.
Putsch. A noun meaning a secretly. Apoplexy. A noun meaning stroke.
Are they even going to like try to trip me up today?
Glaswegian. A
Nope.
geographical name.
Okay, we run this town. There's some good words in there. I don't know if there's any hard words in there, really. Transmissibility might be the hardest one just because of the I versus A conundrum, but that's easy, man. It's also fucked up that the dude says, I know it's over, like 3 seconds into the song. There's like 9 minutes of song left. It's not even close to being over, bro. It just started. You wrote the song. Like, what are you talking about? He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. You know what? Maybe you guys are right. Maybe the Smiths are bad. Now that I think about it. Kartoffelkosla? Kartoffelklose? Or Frankenburger Brattknadel? Oh, shit, dude. I know, it's like everyone's laughing except the people that are from Germany who are like, I don't get why it's funny. Is it funny because it like doesn't look good? I'll meet you in the middle. It's funny because in English, the words Frankenburger Brattknodel sound really, really funny. Like, because a Frankenburger is kind of like a real thing. Like if a burger became so big that it looked monstrous, you might call it a Frankenburger. It's got to be Frankenburger Brattknodel, though, right? 5.3? Sam Lore Macau versus Rappy Pie. And I have no idea what it is, even though it's from my country, but it looks like fried cum. I'm going to go with, hey, anyone out here ever had a Cambodian soup? Are they any good? I'm going to guess yes. Lobster stew versus Carapulcra. You could have put a little extra work into it. I'm going to go lobster stew on that one. Abel Flask. It's stewed apples served on bread versus sukiyaki. I got to tell you, you're not going to believe that I like Japanese food after all these games, but I think sukiyaki is not very good. And this, by the way, the thing you're saying yummy to, there's about a 27% chance this is horse. So yeah, I bet you feel pretty stupid right now. 73% chance you're okay, but 27% chance you just said, horse. It's obviously going to clear apple sandwich, though. There's not a 91% is insulting, though. Taku taku versus Italy. This, I bet this is really good. This is unbeatable. Sampa versus Raffanata. Mobadis. It's got to be Raffanata. Molet. It looks pretty good. But Agnolini, dude, that looks fucking amazing. They know what they're doing with food in Italy. Has anyone ever said this before? It looks fucking awesome. 97%. Holy shit. Sincronizada versus Tejuino. Somebody tell me what Tejuino is? I guess we tap to expand. A refreshing drink made from fermented corn dough. I'd go with the taco. Frikandel. I didn't have this when I was in Belgium for 6 hours. It's a cut open sandwich filled with onions and mayonnaise. That's not a sausage. It is a sausage. It's a sausage. It's split open here, though, and they filled it with diced onions, mayonnaise, and ketchup. You said sandwich? I'm tired. Blend, okay, so it's a sausage. Form it into a sausage. Boil them until they're firm, then let them cool, then deep fry them. I mean, this sounds amazing. The picture looks horrible. Kati roll. I mean, there's no shot that this is not incredible, though. I think the picture did them a disservice there. Flask pankaka versus stufatal fennec. The hell are you? Cooked rabbit or pork pie. I mean, I bet it's pretty good, but I got to go with... Wow! I thought there was no way, man. Saw a pint bottle of Coke selling for €6 in the Munich airport. We really are getting gouged for soft drinks over here. Haters will say that the airport is not a good judge of the consumer price index, but you're getting screwed. You're getting screwed on soda. And the worst part is, like sheep, you think that you're being treated fairly. That's the worst part. Is you're like, no, we don't even want free refills over here. We don't even want fountain beverages. I'd rather pay £4.20 for a Coke Zero that's 200 milliliters. 200 milliliters? Crazy, man. It's insane. It's just a piss. That's what I'm saying, man. Just stop drinking Coke Zero. Oh, go have another cigarette. You know how many people I saw walking by St. Paul's Cathedral that were puffing on Elf bars and looking at people with bad BBLs make fucked up donuts on Instagram reels on their phone? You need a leader, is what I'm trying to say. You need someone to lead you. I'll just do it till you get free refills, then I'll fuck off. Or at least bigger bottles. Rehearsed bit? Yeah, but is based on a real thing. Why Belgium and not the Netherlands? I don't know, bro. Take it up with the fucking captain of the Disney Fantasy. I didn't know. I'm assuming they got that shit booked like half a decade in advance or something like that. Next time, maybe they'll stop in at Rotterdam. Hearing this from NA is so funny. How many abs you got? How many visible abs you got? Don't lie. I know how you do it over there. Don't lie. But mile time, photo of your face. How many visible abs you got? That's it. I will say, on average, people in Europe looked healthier than they do in North America. But that's broad. If you want to go fucking 1v1, it's mile time, ab off, or give me your blood work. I need to see a complete profile of your blood work. Because we got some busted stuff over here, but you got some busted stuff over there. Broadly, I go you. No doubt about it. 1v1, you're going to have to post up, okay? Because you don't get the credit. You don't get the credit for the whole continent. Nothing. Nothing at all, okay? Sad. There's actually like thousands of people typing saying you can't say that. I just did. Scrandle. It's Scrandle. Let's see what you got going on there. Let's see all the healthy food they're eating over in Europe. Mate, that's only a football game. That's only 4 times weekly. That's only thrice fortnightly, mate. Rest of the time, we're eating a pint of piss. You didn't do regular food guesser. Oh, yeah, I'll go back. 2 pork and cheese pupusas that don't look very good versus salt and pepper chips that begrudgingly, I must admit, I think look pretty good. Currywurst doesn't lose. Ah! I'm okay. Spicy pulled pork roll versus taqueria soft tacos. They actually look pretty good. We'll go. What? Currywurst versus chicken tikka dirty fries. Currywurst doesn't lose. Oh, no, man, no. All right, it's breakfast wrap versus chicken burger. The chicken burger is really funny. That is really good. Slice of chocolate cake versus pork sandwich with crackling. I mean, 10 pounds is expensive. That looks pretty good. Slice of chocolate cake for 30 pence, though. That's pretty solid. Served on the napkin is a little foul, but it's going to be cheeseburger. McDonald's. Sunday dinner in a Yorkshire pudding. I'm sick of... I don't have a team in the Premier League that I support, but I have a team that I hate, and it's Brighton and Hove Albion. I don't know if they're even still in the top flight, okay? But every single picture of the food not being the real food, but being a posed version of the food that will never exist in vivo is pissing me off. You just made the list. Chat, how is Brighton and Hove Albion expected to do this year in the table? Mid-table? Nah, they're getting relegated. I'm putting the curse on you. You just got hexed. You have been hit with the hex of artifice. Enjoy playing against Rob Mack's team in the fucking League One or whatever it's called. League One, the second league. Don't even get me started. Anyone voting for this is an enemy of the human species. Bacon cheeseburger, I'm afraid. Versus, the food was part of the plate, man. Buttered chicken poutine. I think they're doing, see, this is real, but it's pissing me off too, because they're doing there's a trick here. They've layered the French fries in such a way to obscure the fact that it's not even coming close to the volume of the French fries. Korean fried chicken with waffle fries and a pint looks pretty good. 29 pounds is insane. We're going to go with buttered chicken poutine. Okay, we brought it back a little bit in the end. League One is the 3rd division. The 2nd division is the championship. Holy shit. So it goes Barclays Premier League, the best league. Championship, the 2nd best league. League One, the 3rd best league. It's not Barclays anymore. It'll always be Barclays to me. VIP Daniel, are you here? First off, what the hell happened against the Twins last night, bro? You were up 4-0 against like one of the worst teams in the league. How do you botch that and lose 7-4? Like, that's insane to me. But anyway, especially on a night where the Red Sox and the Yankees both won their games. But anyway, that's ridiculous. Canadians in 20 years? I don't care what the new name is. It'll always be Rogers Arena to me. You know that ball too? I had it on last night while I was cooking dinner. What was... Oh, we got to go back to food guesser. What'd you cook? Japanese curry. Pretty good. Pretty good for a tired guy. Pork shallots, garlic, lemongrass, ginger, galangal. Galangal is always Indonesia, right? Or am I stupid? Or is it always... It's always Thailand. But they have palm sugar, which is Indonesia. Which I always spell wrong, man. Cool! Thailand? Correct. Of course I'd yum it. It's Thai food. This is pasta? This is from Italy. I'm going to say this is from Italy. Pasta, breadcrumbs, parmesan, garlic, parsley, sage, pancetta, amaretto. That's tough. I'm going to say Italy. Casoncelli. Yeah, I would yum it. I think I would yum it. It looks like the best food of all time. Guinea pig. All right. Well, it having 3 pictures that look like they're protecting me from a not safe for work image is kind of crazy. I don't know if I want to click on those. This dish consists of a small mammal. We're not picky. I have no idea, man. Is it crazy to say they're eating guinea pigs in Papua New Guinea? Yep. It's south of Papua New Guinea and east across the Pacific. It's Chile. Borders to the north. It's Paraguay or Peru? Peru? It's Peru. I don't know if I literally, don't be mad at me. I clicked yum before I remembered that it isn't just meat. It's like rodent meat. But hang on. I gotta see the picture. Content hidden. It may contain... They won't let me see it. I can't see it. Even when I click the button, they won't let me see it. How bad is the food, man, that it's got a not safe for work logo on it? I've seen some fucked up shit in this game. It must look fucking horrible. Meaning swift deer, D'Angelo is an African name for Thompson's what? How does it feel? What a song. We should listen to that. We should watch that music video on stream. Swift deer is an ibex. 2007, scientists found a 30-mile wide, 50-mile long herd of cob, tiang, and what zippy antelope that's also an exercise contraption? In Zootopia. Oh my god. It's a gazelle. Shakira plays a gazelle in Zootopia. They should have made that like the first question, man. The year after Mario did it, what other franchise had a big 2018 entry called Odyssey? Assassin's Creed. If I was losing my gamer cred if I didn't get that one right. A weirdly coveted battlefield wound is the meaning of the title of what classic 1895 book? Farewell to Arms. Union Private Henry Fleming straight up runs away from his regiment at the beginning of what Civil War novel? Cold Mountain. Fleming does prove his heroism, though he doesn't get his crimson insignia. The Scarlet Letter? The Red Badge of Courage. I was like, I don't remember this from Easy A, man. Oh, man. The Red Badge of Courage. Farewell to Arms is crazy. I can't help it, nephew. I love Evil Dead 2. The infomercial line, but wait, there's more. That was popularized by Cutco. Finally, oh, never mind. Slicing a tin can in half was the as seen on TV party trick of what Japanese knife? The ginzu? The ginsu, okay. I always remember there's a, like, this YouTube video of Ronco infomercials where they would do like trying to think of how to explain it. They would have a guy try to sell you a kitchen gadget, and then they would interview people in the audience who I'm assuming had to be paid. But there was like a rotisserie. Like they were trying to get people to make their own rotisserie chicken in their house. And then they went into the audience, and the guy was like, using this, I lost the 10 hardest pounds of my life. And everyone clapped. And then the interviewer goes, and how hard was it? And he goes, it was easy. I think about that moment all the time. It's so good. I also think about how stupid you have to be to think that it's real and that somebody was such a big fan of the rotisserie gadget that they bought that they were like, I'm going to fly to Los Angeles and sit in the studio audience while they sell more of these gadgets. That's crazy. If that person is real, that's insane. An old Chevy Compact was named for what fourth largest island in the Mediterranean? Caprice. Ajaccio is the capital of what big French region? Corsica. Not bad. You never even read it? You talking about the Red Badge of Courage? I haven't even finished The Fall yet, man, and it's like 30 pages. Oh, I've seen, if I had to guess, I think I have seen all infomercial fail videos from pre-2010. Guy who falls off the ladder while they're selling ladders. Guy who like slices the katana into the table a few times and then the tip of the katana breaks off and stabs him in the chest. He goes, oh, it just got me. Just got me, Odell. That is a good one. Librarian, you'll see it. You'll see it. This is I'm locked in. Sort these songs by release date. Earliest release date is kind of tough. I think it's Creep, and then it's Kiss from a Rose, then it's Wannabe, then it's Livin' La Vida Loca, then it's Get This Party Started. Time? It's actually OP if you were alive for all these. I should have known, I should have been more confident on Creep. If anything, I'm still a little bit mad at myself. Because I was like, is Creep from 95 or is Creep from earlier? And then I said, it's probably a little earlier. But then I'm being stupid because, OK Computer came out in 1997, which means the Bends came out in 1995. And Creep's not off the Bends, buddy. Creep's not off the Bends. Creep's off Pablo Honey, which must have been the early 1990s. So I should have had a little bit more confidence and conviction, OK? Trying to turn this fjord into a Benz? Yeah. Kiss from a Rose clears all those songs. What's crazy is it actually does. I was about to say you don't know what you're talking about, but it definitely, the worst song on the, let's do it. Let's make some enemies. You already know I'm not fucking with Pink. The worst song here is Get This Party Started by Pink. If you listen to that and you're an adult, congratulations, you're normal. But, like, grow up. The second worst song, I love Mariah Carey's 90s catalog. I'm not that into the 2000s Mariah, to be honest. We Belong Together is like, it's okay. Who's gonna mess with me when you're gonna boom? Oh, baby, baby. I'm more of like a You Got Me Feeling Emotions fantasy type guy. I mean, I personally think Livin' La Vida Loca is kind of a joke. I'd put that in fourth, I guess. And then I would probably go Wannabe by the Spice Girls third. I don't think the song is that good, but it's really hard to ignore how colossal it was when it came out. It's when the monoculture was still real. And then I'd go Creep number two. I still think Creep is a good song, man. And that's Kiss from a Rose number one. That's how I feel about that. But it's one thing's for sure. I'm confident of two things. Kiss from a Rose first and Pink last. And everything else, you could shuffle that. We could still be friends. Higher percentage of hot days, Connecticut or Delaware? I have no idea. They're touching. I don't know, man. I would assume that more of Delaware is touching the coast, so Connecticut's probably hotter. Well, fuck me. Which voted more for Biden in the 2020 election? It's actually a surprisingly interesting question. Because we have Texas versus New York. The heuristic is obviously New York. But this is Dallas, Texas. Urban environments, even in red states, tend to vote more blue, obviously, than the surrounding rural areas. And they've carved out every part of New York where people live except for Watertown, which is a classic little day trip from Kingston up till about 5 months ago. I still got to go New York. Oh! Which has more gay people cohabiting with their partner or spouse? Dog, it's upstate New York. Americans love saying shit like that. Americans love being like, duh, it's upstate New York. Buddy, no one outside of New York knows what the fuck you're talking about. Not even the rest of your own country knows what the stereotype you're talking about is. Only other people from New York consider that to be common sense. It's pretty well known. Yeah, in Ithaca. It's got to be not this. We're back. Higher percentage of adults with a mobility disability? Yup, it's going to be Missouri. Higher percentage of people who have a commute time under 15 minutes? Columbus. Whatever. What am I talking about? Columbus took a boat across the Atlantic Ocean. I might be stupid. Even people from Toronto know? They don't know anything about upstate New York. They only know their bed and their mama. I'm sorry. Bad things, man. College Station, bro. If you thought I could only turn the lens of malevolence towards the United Kingdom, you've gotten soft over the last 2 weeks. Don't even get me started. People traveling to the United Kingdom. What should I pack? How about 8 t-shirts that have the same college football mascot on them? No. I don't want. They might think it's too fancy. I don't want to dress fancy. Pack my comfy clothes. Bring my nice pajamas. Now I'm going to play the daily hole, if you don't mind. If I could get some silence during my backswing. Look at that beautiful shot. And this is very spicy. Games don't play themselves. Obviously, you've never played an auto battler. What? Oh, there's a little checkpoint down there. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Then we take the reset. This is going to be rough, man. You know what? Actually, that's a much better position. Oh. Jason Kelsey asked Reddit to fix his golf swing. It didn't work. Why are you talking like Alan, though? Jason Kelsey asked Reddit to fix his golf swing. It didn't work. Bro, you're talking like Alan. Has anyone ever told you that you sound like Alan? Who? The AI? Yes, the wake up, you beautiful bastards AI voice. Good morning, you uncromulent fuck crustables. Pour yourself a cup of badass fuel, because you're going to suck the day's dick and spit the cum on all your haters. I'm a little lax on my Alan lately, but... Okay, same shot 5 times. I also know it because that's like my dad's favorite genre of media is like... Stop me if you've heard this before, but I keep saying it because it's really sad to me that he could be reading books, but hey, you know, he's a grown man. He can watch whatever he wants with his life, but his favorite genre of video is like AI voices narrating like dumb ways that criminals got caught. This stupid criminal thought he could get away with robbing a 7-Eleven until he didn't know that it's always like the cashier has a gun or something like that. And then he's watching it and he's going like, look at this. Look at this idiot. Hold. You got to bounce it off the back wall. Come on, man. Hello, honey. Oh, sorry. I thought that was my daughter. I don't think it's my daughter. I think it's R2D2. I think it's the robot known as R2D2. Sorry, the droid. Here, you can stand right here. Hello, R2D2. Welcome to the show. R2! You're not supposed to go down the stairs as a robot, R2. I thought me and the princess told you many times. Your robot body makes going down the stairs quite dangerous. R2. Is that funny? Ice. Cold. Skillet gnocchi. Nothing on skillet gnocchi? Look at that beautiful shot. How are you enjoying your robot day today, R2D2? I forgot you have to speak robot. Beep. Beep. You probably don't understand what I'm even saying right now. Beep. Beep. That's right. Beep. Yeah, honey. You want to make sure you're in the picture?
You're taking up space.
I'm taking all this space. I'm out of the frame.
That's what you.
I'm not even in the frame anymore.
That's what you do.
Oh my gosh. Look at this beautiful shot. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Off the back wall. No!
Yes. Yes.
Is that funny to you when your dad experiences anguish like that? Watch this. Oh my gosh. Now we're talking. Watch this. No! 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 Okay, one last chance. Oh! I can do this. Oh no. Oh no. Perfect. Perfect. There's no way this could go wrong. Oh my god. What do you think? Is this the one?
No.
Oh! We made it. Yee-hoo, yee-hoo. Yippee! Chicken coffee. Don't fart on my hands. That's very rude. R2-D2 doesn't fart in the movies. I don't know. I haven't seen Rise of the Skywalker. He might fart in that one. They were throwing out all the stops. Oh man. You want to help me? Okay. What angle do you think this is?
Diagonal.
Diagonal? What do you think this angle is? You think you got it all figured out, huh? What angle do you think that is? You're probably going to say something like 147.
140, Daddy.
140, Daddy. I don't think you can sit on my lap in this R2-D2 costume.
I can't.
You can't bend your knees.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't.
I have to get to my keyboard. Please, please, I have to get to my keyboard.
Dad, I'm gonna swim up, please. Yes.
Did you know in the United States, school starts in August? I can't stream with R2-D2 on my lap. It can't be done.
No.
There you go. You can stay there. You gotta sit nicely. You gotta sit nicely. You gotta sit nicely. I think this might be 163. Boiling. 161. Boiling. 159. Hot. I did 169 instead of 159. I ruined my chance. I think it's 159. Oh, 160. We would have had it. We would have had it.
160. 160.
160. 106. Guy, if he was not that good at darts. 160. You know what was fun about watching darts is when one of the pros royally screws up a shot and then the dude doing the announcing has to do a bunch of math really quick instead of just saying 180. And he has to go like 113. You just spit all over my face. You look like you're going to say something into the microphone, but then you're not saying anything. Just say chicken jockey. Just say chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Or you could tell a joke. What's a librarian's favorite food? What do you think? What's a librarian's favorite food? You're not going to say anything? You can say it in like robo-ease or whatever. Ah.
You say it.
What's a librarian's favorite food? Shish kebab. I get it. They're always telling you to shh. Yes. Do you want to? Yeah, we can do that. You want to get a book or you just want to play some games?
Play some games.
That's fine too. I do need you to go upstairs though. Isn't it like, I guess it's not even close to lunchtime. It's 10:52 a.m. Speaking of lunch, you're hungry? Daddy's jeans.
Although I came down.
Why? Oh.
My mom.
Oh, okay. What game were you playing? Star Wars. Who was mommy being? Of course. Was she wearing the costume? No, that's fine. Most adults don't like to wear their Halloween costume in August. 3 days in a row.
It was really.
Okay. Like Lego?
Yeah.
Oh, with your Duplo.
I had
Okay.
to make.
You made me as in you or me as in R2D2? That's a tough one.
Those are lots of what
Did you make you the person or did you make you the robot? You made the robot. Okay.
I picked.
Oh. He has the best music in Star Wars, I think. Wait here. Please don't bring an iPad playing K-pop Demon Hunter songs downstairs. You're going to get me in trouble with Sony Pictures. Those songs are big right now. Oh, it's okay, honey. Huntrix girls to the world. It's a takedown. Could be my snack time. All right. We're going from twice to thrice. 1904 established. By the way, I've been looking at this screen for the last like 8 minutes, so I'm pretty sure this is FIFA. FIFA is the football governing body. Coins of Italy. Guilders. Obsolete Italian currencies. Aren't they called guilders? Florins? I thought they were called guilders. I don't know florins. I know lira, thanks to Art Brut. Guilders is the Netherlands. Oh my God. 1567 establishments in the Spanish Empire. Capitals in South America. That's Caracas, bro. It has to be Caracas. Yes, honey. Oh no. Take a look, y'all. Take a look, y'all. No, you can't play K-pop Demon Hunters on my stream. It's gonna get me in trouble. You can't. I can hear it. You can't play that. At least it's how it's done. That one might be a little bit like less litigious right now. Here, take it upstairs. Take it upstairs. Holy cow, she's crazy. You guys can't hear that, right? All right, give me a second. All right. We solved it. But did she have to switch to the sad song when I told her she had to go up? What does it feel like every time you let me in? What does it feel like you could tell me anything? She is kind of like Bumblebee. I never thought about it that way. She is kind of like Bumblebee. I think this is Formula E. Electric vehicle open wheel racing. Formula E, bro. What is open wheel racing and what is closed wheel racing? Like, is a closed wheel like, I don't even know, man. The wheels are out, but the wheels are out in everything. You can see the wheels in everything, man. Daytona is closed wheels. I don't know. It's all I know about Formula E is that they were going to do a race in Vancouver, and then they sold like 50,000 tickets to it, and then they were like, "We're not going to do it." Like they waited until like the weekend before the event, and then they were like, "We can't do the event." And then it took like a year for everyone to get refunds. Animated characters introduced in 2001. Bro, this is Shrek. This is the easiest catfishing I've ever seen in my life. 2010 debut singles from Bruno Mars. What was Bruno Mars' first song that popped off? Is it You're Amazing Just the Way You Are? It is Just the Way You Are. That makes sense. He had to do that before he did anything cool, like Gorilla. 1982 establishments in California, rap rock groups from California. Is this Brit Award win? This is crazy because I want to say that this is Faith No More, but I don't think it. Oh, it's probably the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm stupid. North Korean male actors who are also writers, who are also people, who are also okay. Children of presidents. This is Kim Jong Il. 100%, man. I haven't seen any of his movies. Are they any good? Letterbox Nick, are you in chat? Have you seen any of Kim Jong Il's stuff? He has an EGOT. It's crazy that I was so scared of this guy when I lived in South Korea. Maybe that's actually rational. But looking at it now, it seems a little silly. A-type main sequence stars, AM stars, stars with proper names. So I know exactly two stars. I know the sun, and I know Betelgeuse. It's not that one. It's Sirius. This is where they fucking sent Howard Stern, bro. He's not even on the planet anymore. 20th century British autobiographers born in 1962 who are also sports personalities of the year and commanders of the OBE. They medaled at the 92 Olympics and the 88 and the 96 Olympics and the 2000 Olympics in rowing. Oh, no, I have no idea. British rower. The best British rower of all time, I'm assuming. Steve Redgrave. Bro was rowing nonstop. Holy cow. How'd we do? We did pretty well. Five consecutive Olympics is crazy. Unc thinks he's Clara Hughes. Am I right, VIP Daniel? So true, so true. He's in class? No, that's DL Guiga. You got VIP Daniel and DL Guiga confused. Magresta, you're pretty heartless for banning that person that came in here asking for money. So much for the tolerant left. I thought y'all were supposed to be the nice ones. Now all of a sudden, somebody comes in here, oh, I need some help, I need some help. Yeah, they typed it suspiciously fast. They typed, I need $3 for food suspiciously fast, maybe 45 times in a row. And also, I think they also typed it last month, which means, I mean, they might just be back again next month. The robot might be back again next month. What? You know what, though? The crazy thing is that it's probably somebody that's trying to start a business. But the real business is going to be selling Substack courses for how to make money. And how to make money is to create a Twitch bot asking for $3 in Twitch chats. Might work, man. Might work. I saw them type the same thing in someone else's chat like 3 days ago. Damn, how hungry are they? Joey Chestnut, you just ate. Holy cow. You literally ate 3 days ago. Ungrateful, man. I'm not going to give you any money. You'll probably just spend it on food. All right, you ready for this? Let's expand our brain. Golf lessons beginning in month 6 for Tiger Woods. Okay, month 6 is June. It's junior. Tiger Woods. Golf lesson is beginning. Beginning in month 6. Golf lesson. I feel like Tiger and Woods might be the synonyms. They might be getting a little cheeky. So beginning is an indicator. Month 6. I do think it's going to be like that, but let's see. Beginning in. Take the first letter of something and the other tells us to insert some letters inside another word. And then the fodder, golf lesson and month 6. We'll need substitutes for 2 and use the letters of the other. The month 6 is going to be June, obviously. Lesson, I guess, could be class. And golf, I don't know a synonym for golf, man. Maybe you use the letters from golf. I need help. The definition is Tiger Woods. What could be considered a Tiger Woods? Jungle. Tiger's Woods. Very clever. I don't get the rest of it. Me neither. No, I guess I get it now that I think about it, but I'm kind of pissed off. So you take the first 3 letters of month 6, which is J-U-N, and then you take a letter from golf, which is from the beginning, and then you take L-E from lesson. No, not even close. Well, I got it right, 1 over par, so I'm not sweating it. I got 1 over par in the minute, Cryptic, and you're not. Let's / marker. We'll call that the dulls.